Sir Handel and Peter Sam were delighted that Duke was home again. For many years they thought their old friend had been lost, but when a search party had discovered Duke by accident, he had been rescued and brought to the little railway where Skarloey and Rheneas worked. Once again united, Duke, Sir Handel, and Peter Sam spent their evenings much like they used to on their old railway, talking, telling stories, and laughing. Sir Handel and Peter Sam also did their best when they were together to fill Duke in on all that had happened in the world, while Duke had been tucked away in his shed for all that time.
I'm sorry, explain that again, youngster.
The drivers and firemen can contact the signal boxes and stations by radio now, Grandpuff.
And you said radio is waves?
Radio waves, Grandpuff. They fly through the air and transmit information from one place to another.
Whatever happened to word of mouth?
Well, the radio is more efficient than word of mouth.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Sir Handel and Peter Sam knew this was another thing Duke said when he didn't approve of something. They tried not to smile.
What other new contraptions do they have nowadays?
All sorts of things. They even have diesels working on the railway now.
Diesels? What are those?
They're fancy new engines, Grandpuff. They're like us, except they don't run on coal and water.
What else is there to run on?
Petrol.
What's petrol? You impudent scallywags!
Sorry, Grandpa. Didn't realize it had been that long since you've been away.
We'll explain more later. We'll see you tonight.
How can an engine be an engine and not use coal?
Duke had only been at his new home a few days, and he hadn't met Rusty or any of the mainline diesels yet. So he didn't know what to think about diesels at all. Later that day, Duke pulled a small goods train down the line to the station which met the main line. He normally met Gordon or Henry here to exchange greetings, but today, there was an engine he had never met. The engine didn't look like any engine Duke had ever seen. Hello! Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm BoCo.
Are you, Diesel?
Yes, I am. Why do you ask?
Just curious. Say, do you use coal and water?
Why, no. I run on petrol. If you put water in my tanks, my engine wouldn't run.
Your engine?
You haven't met many diesels, have you?
No, I can't say that I have. Why are you here? I mean to say, why are diesels here at all?
They say we're stronger and more efficient.
Is that so? Interesting. Very interesting.
BoCo was only joking, but Duke didn't realize this.
Stronger indeed. More efficient indeed. We'll see about that.
Duke fumed the whole way to the top station, thinking of how he could prove BoCo wrong.
Excuse me, station master, sir. I'll take those wagons over there.
The station master knew that the wagons were for Skarloey and Sir Handel, and wasn't certain that Duke could pull them alone. But Duke was insistent. The station master paged Skarloey and Sir Handel's drivers, who shared his concern, but were also very busy and appreciated Duke's help. So, given the go-ahead, Duke coupled up to the wagons and pulled them smoothly out of the yard and up the line.
This will show that old diesel. We're going well. We're going well.
What Duke didn't know was that the line sloped down for the first stretch. The weight of the wagons behind him made it seem easier. Soon, the track leveled off, and it seemed to Duke like the train was getting heavier.
Phew! Not long now!
In the approach to the junction, the line begins to rise sharply before descending again. The engines knew to accelerate here, but Duke was still learning the route, and in his desire to prove his point, he forgot. The guard in the van applied the brakes, and the wagons soon came to a standstill.
I figured this would happen. This is too long of a train for one engine to pull. We've radioed Rusty to help.
Good. The two of us will show that diesel what for.
Rusty is a diesel.
What?
I'm ready if you are.
With Rusty pushing from behind, Duke realized how much easier the train was to pull. Soon they had crested the hill and were coasting down to the station.
You really kept those trucks steady, youngster. I would never have been able to get up that hill if not for you.
We have to help each other. Otherwise, what's the use of having more than one engine? We all have our strengths.
I'll say, you diesels aren't so bad after all.
That evening, Peter, Sam, and Sir Handel returned to the sheds howling with laughter. They had heard the whole story of how Duke the Proud Engine had bitten off more than he could chew and gotten stuck on a hill.
I'm old and set in my ways, but now I know how useful diesels can be.